It is up and running.
The only thing I remember is Raylan rolling in that 20 to open the door. Where the
two things. 2 nat 20s for strength that we failed.
Yeah.
I remember some of us sliding down steps.
Yep, you
and
guys
almost dying.
slid down steps, and 2 of you almost went off the cliff there.
You're welcome.
So you're both back on the on fairground. You've managed to not die from falling. You've managed to kill your attackers.
Meat popsicles.
What are you doing?
Did we want to go back up and explore the other leg, or did we want to keep going down this path somewhere?
Can we see the other side from where we are?
What's your range of vision?
Like dark
Should be
vision
60.
or
Yeah, so it should be 60.
range of vision?
Technically, it's more than that, but I couldn't space the thing out properly. If you had, I mean, like right here, you could see just this little bit here.
Could we be able to tell that if we just took the other stairs, we'd literally be on the other side of this little thing?
I would say you wouldn't know that for certain. You could theoretically assume that, but you could make an intelligence or wisdom check.
Should have dark vision up to 60 feet.
Yeah,
So
same.
you would see most of that over there.
Yeah, my dark vision's up to 60 feet as well.
Everybody's dark vision should
What
be
was
60
lit
feet.
up.
We were
Except for me.
discussing whether we were going to tie each other to a rope chain or not. Did we make a decision on that?
I think the meat popsicles sort of threw us for a loop.
Are you living? Negative. I am meat popsicle.
Oh yeah,
I don't
me
know,
and
they snuck up on us. By all accounts, it doesn't make it.
Yep, you guys were arguing over a shovel.
yeah, me and Raylan were having a heated discussion about the uses of the shovel as a weapon.
Yeah, usually you hear them coming up because they're all going brains.
Yeah, and then we lived, so I'll take it.
There are shovel zombies now?
Yes, one of the corpses has a shovel stuck in it.
Oh yeah.
Shovel is an improvised
looting
weapon.
the corpses.
Yeah, I don't know
think
how.
we
I
did
know
that.
we didn't. I kicked one off off the ledge though, so there's only 4 I think we can loot.
Yep.
Yeah. So I guess we'll probably do that.
Let me check something. Oh, good
Sure,
God,
come.
you were rolling like fucking insane.
Oh yeah, just ignore me and Gemma.
Okay, so between the 5 corpses that you loot,
Oh, I gotta pull up my notepad.
Well, you can always access the recording if you forget something.
I know, but I don't have to go back and listen to everything
you find
forever.
5 gold pieces, 25 silver, and 35 copper. Spread out amongst the 5 corpses that you looted. You find rusted, damaged armors that really ain't worth shit. Ain't worth the scrap metal. You find a few daggers and a rapier on one of them that are salvageable. Beyond that, you don't find much more.
Okay, was someone taking that down?
Yeah, I got it. I mean, other than the crappy armor.
The daggers will sell for half of the value to buy them new, as would the rapier.
When you say a few daggers, that's how many daggers?
1 on each of them, and then one rapier.
So 5 daggers and a rapier?
Yep. The rapier and the daggers will net you roughly half of what it would cost to buy you a new one.
So we're just gonna pick all this up and keep moving.
Why is Gemma's character's health bar like super stupid long?
I don't
So-
know.
Yeah,
Yes,
she's
I do.
got 26/15 health.
Whoops.
Yeah, that
Forgot to
should-
update your max.
Oh, it should be automatically inputted from the character sheet. Because I switched it over after
Only
last
if
session.
the DM has actually gone in and changed that max
No, I
value
did
to
it.
HP.
He gave me DM settings last time, and I went through and did it for everybody's characters.
Okay, it was just showing a fixed number for me.
Yeah, everyone's AC
Anyway.
should be on there, as well as everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, to any one of you out there that happens to hear this later on at some point, I'm sorry that we are a bunch of disorganized people because we have no idea what we're doing. We hope we'll fix that in the future. This has been
Entropy and chaos.
Education. Thank you for listening.
It will never be fixed, and that's perfectly fine.
Chaos is the way to go. All right, so a gold piece to each of us. That's here,
Yep.
and then
Woo.
5 silver to each of us.
Was
And
his character actually with you guys?
well, I'm counting Raylan, not GCK, since technically not here.
Yeah, technically.
Nope.
he's not there yet.
Nope.
So,
7
yeah.
copper
Yeah.
to everyone.
And 7 copper to everybody.
Yep.
Ryan, can you drop a token of yours? Oh wait, never mind. I got it right here. Boop-a-doo-boop-boop.
You should just be able to drag it over from
Yep,
character.
I've got a copy of each of your tokens in the upper left-hand corner.
Otherwise, they should be programmed where you just drag them on player list.
Okay, so
Yeah, it
yeah,
could be.
I've got you taken care of as to where your character is right now.
All right.
But unfortunately for you, do you have dark vision?
Nope. I'm the only one who doesn't.
Okay, so yeah, you currently do not have your gear, and all you have with you that you can feel in the pitch black darkness is a bed cot and a heavy blanket. You've managed to find a piss pot and and a few days rations, and you are unable to exit the area you are in. You feel
you in
some
jail,
icy
son.
cold bars blocking your path.
Sounds pleasant.
Right, so the rest of you, where are you gonna go? Up, you slip and fall.
No, that was
No.
athletics to try and attack the bars.
You success. What do you attack them with?
My boot.
Your boot is now stuck to the bars.
Oh no. That's
I'll have that.
rather a development.
Chisix, how do you pronounce your character's name, dude?
Chisike.
Chisik. I'm gonna call you Chie, so don't get mad. Yeah, Chie is up in this in a holding cell somewhere.
You could at least go with cheese. That would be closer.
Or chi.
Yeah,
Chi.
I'll call him Yakamura.
No, that's just making things harder on yourself.
Shovel Boy has arrived.
You have acquired a new shovel to the skull. Yes, before he gets here, you guys can attempt to snag those coins yourself.
We already did.
We already looted the bodies. I have the daggers and the rapier, and we split the cash.
Okay. Right, so where are you guys
Oh.
gonna go?
Cash for late people.
We should probably tie ourselves off. That seems like a good idea.
I'm glad someone remembered that I'd suggested that.
Yeah, I do.
Again.
It's a good plan. Don't mind my dog.
Bork, Bork, Bork.
Don't
Bork.
encourage her.
No, I'm still stuck to this stupid wall.
What stupid
Or
wall?
bar. The
No,
bars.
you're not. It. Jenny shouldn't be stuck to any bars.
But you
Jenny
said it
tried
was-
to kick them down.
Huh?
I mean, y'all haven't found me yet, I think is what he's trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You haven't found him yet.
I think you got confused with your athletics check. I think you thought it was.
Oh, no. You guys don't know where he is yet.
Ryan, are you playing female, correct?
Yes,
Okay.
I am.
Perfect timing for the voice crack, too.
Right?
That's
Mhm.
perfect.
Yeah.
All right. Do you guys want to do this tie together with rope?
Yes,
I would
please.
prefer not to fall off an edge. I think
All
that's
right. Rope tying it is. We should have enough
Mhm.
between the mess of us.
The suggestion I would have is that we each create a small loop with about a
You can
foot
either
or
get
two
you
of
can
rope.
you can either give me a sleight of hand or a survival check to knot the rope properly.
I got survival, and I'm good at it. The dream. Yes.
So the plan would be cut about a 2-foot piece of rope for each person. They tie that onto their belt and create a loop that we then tie onto a central piece of rope, which is tied to the barbarian and the paladin, I would imagine.
I was
As
thinking
the
that
most likely people to be able to belay the rest of
okay.
2 foot tied around your waist? That's not much.
them.
I
No,
was
no,
actually
just
thinking
to
that
fit into your belt.
we should probably split you and I up, by the way, because our little children in the back almost died to the meat popsicles.
I don't know if I like being called a child.
Listen here, little boy.
You almost died, child. Anyways,
I mean, I'd
So-
say the
Sure,
squabbling
I'm
barbarian and the
shovel.
bard are more like childs, but sure.
Right, moving on. You've tied yourselves together. Left, south, off the edge, or back the way you've come.
I say south.
I would agree.
Okay.
All right.
The one that's in lead.
that's me. Oh my god. Sorry about that. I just closed my door.
Perfectly fine.
Forward we go then.
All right. If you don't mind clicking your token slowly forward.
Follow me.
I was just waiting for everybody else to move first.
I know.
There we go.
I'm also keeping a lookout this time as we walk around and not
Wow.
arguing with Shovel Boy behind me.
Okay, give me your perception. You see something flicker over and off this way. Oop, hang on. As you round a corner, but you don't catch a really good glimpse of it, but you do see something flitter off that way. For Omri.
So it's like our northwest, I guess.
Yep.
I will relay this information to the group.
Are you guys being stealthy?
Do we want to try this?
I mean, you could argue about shovels again. I mean, I'm perfectly fine with having a whole bunch of popsicles come and try to eat your faces.
We sh-
Nice. Jenny did well.
Let's try going through here, not yelling at each other.
Yep.
And hopefully,
Josh, what type of armor are you wearing
Oh Jesus.
for
Medium.
Nomad?
It's just
And
medium armor.
Tori, what armor are you wearing?
Technically not wearing armor.
Okay, well you're slipping and sliding and you're muttering under your breath, God damn, something's giving away your position. Same for Nestor's character Raylan. He's
Mhm.
clinking and chanking. Jenny's clinking and chanking. The only one that
Yep.
as well is Andal, who
Why
is
did you roll again?
Didn't roll earlier.
I had to roll again because I am wearing chainmail
Heavy
that
armor.
Oh, okay.
I'm at disadvantage.
Oof, rough.
So yep.
Yeah.
I wasted 20. I'm so sad.
You all just clink, clank, slap, flop, flop, mutter, mutter, mutter as you're moving down. The only one who's just silently padding along behind you is Andal.
That's some loud leather armor then.
It's creaking. It's new, freshly. I'm just gonna
Okay,
keep walking.
so are you gonna continue heading south, or are you gonna head north or west?
Head south, I guess, and look at this weird-looking plateau.
Okay. You see a set of very narrow stairs heading down at a very steep angle.
Is this accounting for 60 feet of vision?
Theoretically, yes.
Okay.
Hang on. And you would have seen that bit. Yeah. There you go. That's technically, you shouldn't see the bottom and you shouldn't see down very far because, yeah. Do any of you have lights lit?
I doubt it. We don't need it.
I mean, there's not
Only
much.
one of us needs it.
But they don't know
I
about
think
it yet.
we've got like one human.
I did light a torch actually when we came down here, so
Okay, so yeah, she's carrying a
there
torch.
is a dull, soft blue glow everywhere you go from the light reflecting off all this snow and ice.
Okay.
Okay. And you
Jenny's-
said you were coming to the edge here to take
yeah,
a look.
to take a peek.
You look out and you see empty blackness as far as you can see, and when you look down, it's more blackness, and you see the staircase leading off down into darkness.
I will walk up to the northwest where I saw that weird little glowy thing.
Okay. As you look into this passageway, you see that the ground is very churned up. It seems rather rugged, and it seems like you would have a hard time walking through this. And as you look up, you also see several large icicles hanging from the ceiling.
Nice. Do we take the spooky icicle death path or the spooky stairs into the abyss? Group choice.
You do see that you can head straight west from where you are in this direction.
I will see what's in that direction.
You go that way?
carefully.
La, 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 la. You see that your walkway would continue that direction at least a little bit further.
I will once again turn to the group and offer the same choices. Spooky Icicle Death Path, Abyss Stairs, or more unknown.
Weird cave, death path, or stairs. Great.
Yep, take a pick.
Jenny is not particularly fast and not easily able to be heard at this distance.
Yeah, so you guys should be bunched up a little bit closer to each other than that.
Yeah, you guys can all come down on this little lovely...
Actually, you can actually control where your character will sit by holding the Alt button when you move before you release, so you can actually get touching each other.
Well, that's great news to know now.
More you know. Rainbow Star.
I actually just learned that myself yesterday. You can hold Alt so that you can drop where you want to on a map.
And not in the little squares. Good
Yeah, and not be off center or whatnot if the map is off center for the grid.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm just waiting for someone to tell me where they would prefer we venture.
I've got no preference, since apparently all three options kind of lead to death.
Well, I don't know where this western path is going to take us. It's the safest option. That doesn't always mean it's the best.
It probably leads to death.
I don't think we really need to go down at this point. So.
I feel like going down is a bit of... Stairs haven't been our strong suit so far in this lovely cavern.
Yeah, the physics don't make sense. You should probably go to the west.
All right, I'll just keep going west.
Yep, I'll keep following.
Okay.
Just a quick tip for Roll20. If you click on the little blue icon up near the top right hand corner of the map area, you can change the grid size, or the number of grid squares. That might help you with the scaling issue you're having.
Yeah, fortunately for me, that the gridding on the map itself is so tiny that for me to grid it properly, it just wouldn't make sense, because I would have to literally, actually, I might be able to do that. Let's see. I'll have to finagle with that a little bit more. Yeah, because that right there is technically, is technically like one square is like 15 feet.
So what is it I'm seeing here? This little...
The dotted line doesn't represent anything. I don't know why they put it there. I don't know why some of the rooms have them. There was no guide given for the dotted lines. I'm assuming it's maybe supposed to be like, hey, you can have an ice wall here.
Cool. Yeah. Keep moving forward.
All right.
All right.
Awesome. More paths to choose from.
It's a cavern system. What do you expect?
How much are we getting paid for this?
We don't even know. We just got a letter. For all we know, we've already been paid with whatever we got with the letters.
True.
If I listen really closely, do I hear anything coming from a particular direction?
Give me perception.
No.
Told you.
You don't know why, but you can hear your heartbeat thundering in your ears. And you can hear Jenny way the fuck back there breathing.
Just ching-changing along.
Yep.
And,
Uh-oh, we have Darth Vader
oh
in the
god,
group.
Darth Vader's
Yeah.
here.
That's Jenny. Oh no.
Darth Jenny has muffins and cookies.
Just gonna turn around and look at the group again and be like, okay, so we've gone
And
from
told you not to
super.
use those good rolls.
We've
So
gone
do we-
from all these paths of death to just all these paths of
You don't
the
know
fuck
that,
knows.
the one with the icicles hanging down is certain death.
It's giant, scary icicles.
So we can go straight towards unknown and death, or left into unknown and death.
Or south. We can go north, west, and south,
Any
it
direction
seems.
is unknown in death at this point.
Basically. Anybody have
Yeah.
a preference?
I've got no preference for my
Roll a
unknown and death.
d4, north being 1, and then going clockwise. Make it simple on yourself.
We could roll a d3.
Or a d4 because there are 4 cardinal directions in which you can choose.
That's true.
4.
Backwards it is.
You're going.
Apparently we're going backwards. Alright, Jenny, lead on. I'm done. Nope. We're taking the death stairs. Okay.
Okay.
Jenny is
Apparently,
taking
fate
the
has decided we take the stairs.
Fate being Jenny.
So as you take
Yeah.
the stairs, I will need each of you to make me either
Oh, Lord.
dexterity or athletics checks to make your way down this flight of stairs. I'm going to be generous for this first flight of stairs. It's only going to require 1. And you will get advantage as you are all tied together.
Mhm.
Oh, thank God.
Well, considering they're both the exact same number
Jenny is
in terms
fine.
of bonus.
Omri is fine. Nestor is fine.
Alright, children. You can do it.
Nomad. And
Yay.
Andal make it.
Yeah.
We survived
Huzzah for
stairs.
advantage. So you move your way down to the first landing. And congratulations. You see another flight of stairs.
God.
And I'm
Great.
just going to go ahead and reveal this all to you.
No more stairs.
More stairs!
Jesus.
Oh, and a pathway.
More stairs!
Is each of these a separate
Yes, each of these are
check?
going to be a separate roll.
With advantage because we're all tied together.
With advantage because you're all tied together.
Are you
Great.
really just trying to kill us, or are we?
Nope.
Huh?
I am being very generous with the stairs because it is several different flights of stairs.
Look at all those
Right.
14s.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Got the 14s unlocked.
14s are the new
Okay,
9s.
so everyone's rolled.
No.
There's the natural 20 from Raylan.
Okay, yeah. As long as you guys don't roll like a 10 or less, you'll be okay. So you make it down the second flight of stairs to the third.
Let's just wait for. Let's just let Jenny's little token go all the way, and then we'll all just kind of
Group up where
group up
she.
wherever we get
if
to.
you guys just, you know what, just go ahead and give me one more roll with advantage, and if it's high, if I think it's high enough, I'll just say you all get down.
Oh,
24, 24,
the 14.
16, 14.
Another one?
Yep, this is the last one.
Mhm.
High enough, we make it. Hey.
Okay, so you guys make it all the way down to the bottom. I'm
Great.
gonna make you roll six
Yeah, it's
checks.
just going to take a lot of time.
That's
10
dead.
o'clock. We made it to the stairs.
Okay, you reach and I don't. Why does this keep? There.
Oh god, we lost some tokens.
Oh god, I'm gone.
They're gone.
I'm dead.
How many of us want to bet this is the tunnel towards the big bad? I mean, clearly he wants to
On the
kill us
spell
by.
slot.
I mean, clearly he wants to kill us via stairs first.
Clearly. The boss is just gonna be like a rotating escalator made of ice.
Yeah, just one of those stair steppers.
Okay, so
Yeah.
as you guys
Yeah,
make
just
it
a
to the bottom,
stairmaster with ice.
Yeah.
With ice coated with slime.
Oh,
you've seen that much as you came down.
I don't see
Oh,
anything
great.
because I've
Here.
disappeared.
What happened to Jenny and
They're all
Yeah.
here.
I don't see them.
I'm not.
I think
Jenny
you
and
moved
Andal are
them to
gone.
the GM layer, maybe.
Yeah, because if they're not in the spots that's revealed, I don't see it.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. There's kind of a.
Let's.
2 of our party members just vanished.
Oh no!
We
Player.
fell into a crevasse.
They have transcended stairs and are now taking the elevator.
You just like look to our left and there's just an elevator going up and down. Like, oh.
Okay,
Sounds
so
good to
roll
me.
20 is being a right shit again. I'm
Haberdashery,
trying to
and
get it
chest.
set back to the.
Occasional zombies.
How the heck do you get this stupid thing to go to set the map? Because you guys should be.
You've got to change the scale of the map area, which is where I said the blue thing.
Technically.
Okay, how do I adjust it? I'm here at the page settings.
So page settings, on the page that you're on, go to the little gear, and it will give you the option of adding more squares to the map.
Yes, enable size 1 unit type square. And it's saying 1 unit. What should I set it to?
Sorry, just loading my own game so I can.
I just
See exactly what you're
switched
looking
it
at.
to. I just made it 4 units. Do 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 do.
No, just the page size. Just add more units to the page.
I did. I added 4. I made it go from 1 to 4.
No. Above that. So you've changed the scale. Make it page size equals a different number of units by a different
It's
number
20
of
by
units.
20. So what should I make it to then?
Make it 30 by 30 or however much bigger the map is. It can go up to like 200 in total. 200 aside.
Okay, there we go. There's that. Do you see your tokens now?
I'll increase the map itself.
Okay, so something's going on with the map itself. Hang on a tick.
Just check that our tokens are on the correct layer. They should be on the objects and tokens layer. If they're on the GM layer, you'll need to move them up.
Excuse me.
Did you just die?
No, I'm the one that died, remember?
Okay. Everybody whose token is not affected right now, who can see their token, please move them.
Okay.
Okay.
Fuck.
Okay, now leave them off to the side away from the others. I'm trying to figure out why I cannot select them. Undo.
Go to the GM layer. So
That
It's
that
not
was weird for a
giving
second
me an
there.
option to. I see edit, paste, and undo.
Mm-hmm.
no. Go to the toolbar on the right. Sorry, on the left,
Okay.
and go to the cube. And
Okay.
there's a GM info overlay.
Haha.
And see if you can select them now.
Hey, you're alive.
Oh, where was I?
Can
What the hell
everyone,
happened?
can everyone see each other now?
It's alright, you were just in between planes.
Yep. So what happened is you somehow moved us onto the GM info overlay.
That's right, you just accidentally got moved between planes.
Yep.
Of existence. You're fine.
There we go. Okay. So, now that we have our technical difficulties settled,
Time for, weird fantasy bullshit.
you see this. You see more, instead of icicles hanging down, over here you see them poking up out of the ground. It looks like maybe at one point water had blasted up in here and rapidly frozen.
Hmm. Anyone got a good understanding of natural phenomena who might be able
Yeah,
to
that's
explain
just-
something like this?
Typically, what you would see is these would be normally solid rock, but a stalagmite taking the shape of that with ice, not something I'm quite familiar with.
I mean,
I don't think.
I have
I was
excellent
thinking someone
knowledge
might
of.
be able to make a nature check, but sure.
I have excellent knowledge of the terrain and natural resources of the north, so I don't know if that would give me.
You can certainly try.
Do I get advantage because I know it?
I would
For me.
say that the information will be a bit easier for you to come by.
Ooh, so normal. Oh boy.
Yep.
Oh Jesus. +0. Let's give it a go.
Probably just a lower DC. Nope.
Sick.
Yeah.
Believe me about the rolls yet?
Hey, Uthgard Heritage, coming in clutch for a 4. Sick.
you beyond going, okay, something very quickly froze a blast of water and or steam in here, and
Just
then
gonna-
and you have no clue as to what the hell is capable of doing that.
Just gonna look at the group and just be like, at one point it was cold as fuck down here. That's it.
It's still a bit nippy down here, but yeah.
Colder. As
Yeah,
fuck.
like flash freeze colder.
Could I
Good
ask?
to know.
Could, given that information that we were just given, would I be able to put 2 and 2 together that maybe this is not natural, cold,
You can
environment?
make me a intelligence check.
Yeah. I'll go to intelligence
Straight
check.
intelligence.
That's a 9.
9.
Makes sense. It's
9.
frozen water. Must have got real fucking cold.
I don't know whether or not this is actually
But,
just not real.
You made a
Like
pun.
fucking.
Whether or not, but
Not intended. Not intended.
I just died a little bit on the inside.
the best part is I didn't make the pun.
I mean, I didn't choose whether or not to do it. Now that was intended.
Jenny is interested in whether it would be dangerous to traverse that surface.
The surface of itself in your immediate area, no. Of course, if you went through where all the spiky bits were on the map, There could be dangers if you slipped, tripped, and fell. You might land on some spiky bits and severely hurt yourself.
Yeah,
But as
there's
far-
a chance of death by impaled
You do
icicle.
notice some. Give me perception checks.
All of us?
Jenny, Ray, and Rylan, as you two are the closest to it.
I'm right
Yeah.
here next to him too.
Yeah, we're sort of occupying the same-ish area.
I guess we're all technically, probably in a little group.
Yes, I'm just going based on who's
Yep.
closest to it. Nope. You guys
Blind.
notice nothing odd about the floor. In
Well, I'm
this
glad I'm on the stairs.
in this direction over here.
Okay, so we don't notice whatever that is on the map.
Yep, pretty much.
Sick.
What do you guys choose to do?
Unless anyone else has any objections to that.
Moving forward is always an option.
I really don't feel like going back up all these stairs. Let's just keep going
Yeah.
where we're going.
At least not yet.
Yeah.
As you reach here, you are at the flat landing with the ground and you hit a solid ice wall.
There's just a
Okay,
solid wall.
Jenny, as you enter that space over there. Oop, go back. Nope. The black dot.
Did you just move there by accident, or did you actually want to move?
Or did you move there? Actually, Jenny can go ahead, as she's moving closer to it, she can go ahead and give me a perception again.
Hmm.
If she's moving closer to it.
So
Nope.
Moving closer to what, sorry?
The black dot that was here, you were moving around.
Oh, no. I
It
was just
looked
moving
like
my
you had-
token so I could see the map.
Okay, yeah. You don't okay, so you don't see the ice wall and you bump into it. You don't hurt yourself. But you're like, oh, there's a solid wall of ice there. And you see that the ground is smooth and flat and it goes off in pretty much every other direction this way. And it seems to be fairly level again, except for where there are clearly plateaus and the jagged bits over here.
Yeah. The
So-
potential death by impaled icicle.
There's another one. So Jenny is currently just face to face with a full-on ice wall.
Can I look over there since
Yep.
I'm still fairly close now?
Yes. Yep, you notice that there appears to be a hole bored in the ground here.
Careful, there's a hole.
Yeah.
An Alaskan bullworm.
Jenny is suspicious of things surfaces that have holes in them.
You have every right to be so.
Glory rarely awaits there.
All right, everyone, avoid the
Unless it's a
snowy
glory hole.
potential death hole. Oh, you had to, didn't you?
Okay. Nope. Jenny, as you or as Andal leads in to inspect the hole, the gaping hole, nothing jumps out and grabs his face. There's just a slight little of air that blows up out of it, and then sucks back in, and it smells like air being moved. It has that watery smell.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. About how big is this hole?
5 feet around. There's
It's like
about,
like your average ice fishing hole.
there's about, yeah.
Jenny is deliberately skirting around the hole.
Okay. There's plenty enough space for you guys to walk clear around it.
Mm-hmm.
So which direction are you guys going to go?
Where's that solid ice wall?
Like over
Okay,
here.
there. Okay.
It's basically the end of the map.
Okay. Giant wall.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So, do we want to keep going this way?
Is there like
I think-
snow kind of like covering the ground? Or is it
Nope.
just ice?
This is ice. If you try to run, I will require athletics or acrobatics checks to maintain your footing.
Using my stellar knowledge of the north that came in handy earlier, can I tell if this ice is pretty thick or not? Like if I step on it or like
Give it a this I will actually give you advantage on.
on nature?
Yes.
Yeah,
To
please
know about
let me
this.
know. So,
I was
can
gonna say
start
you
swimming.
guys are just walking on this. I'm like, oof.
yeah, I'm hesitant because I don't want to have to do some
as you're,
swimming.
like thumping your foot against it or something else, you don't hear any immediate echo or hollowness that would indicate that there is a gap in the ice underneath you or that it's not solid. But based off of what you know about that hole that was poked or that he looked into, it's probably a good 120 feet down to where that water, where you would suspect is where the water is.
So this is some thick ice. Two
Yes.
C's. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
I'm gonna-
it's good to know that we won't have to do any swimming anytime soon.
While they're
We
wandering on that side of the ice, I'm gonna wander on this side of the ice.
Aren't we tied together?
That's
Yep.
true. We are all tied together. Never mind.
You
I'm
ain't
down
wandering
here.
anywhere.
We're all dragging off. All right.
Yeah.
You
We're
try to
kinda all
walk
be-
one way, and Jenny's just like ching, 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 dragging you along.
And I'm in the
Mhm.
back too, so I'm just like, God help me.
Actually, it's more like no bands in front with Andal and then me.
Yeah, you're actually supposed to be next to me there,
Are
Shovel
you
Boy.
going on? Are you gonna go this way, or this way? So I know which
Alright.
side to reveal properly.
Roll a d4.
I think this way.
Nope.
For now.
jeez.
Alright. Which variety of unknown and death would you like?
You see that
With
there
your
appears to be a
appetizers.
slope up onto a small plateau over here.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Let's check this out.
I don't mind the unknown. It's just the variable of death. The side of death with my unknown is something I don't like.
The question is, does Jenny lead you guys up there? Or does Jenny say "fuck" going up that?
No, Jenny's gonna have a crack. Athletics check.
Alright, you guys can just kind of trunch right up to it. This actually has a bit of snow on it, or frost type snow, not like "hey, I fell from the sky" snow. More like that ice buildup from humidity in your freezer.
I was right about to say that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That actually gives you a decent traction. You can climb up to it, or walk up it and onto it.
Mm-hmm.
Give me perception checks.
Everyone or just the front people?
The front two people.
Okay.
Okay. The two of you don't see anything. Nomad, as you're next, you can then give me one as you come up right behind them, followed by
Mhm.
Rylan and Omri.
Okay.
Just waiting
Perception.
on Fish Boy to move.
1 second. I've got two separate things open right now. I'm juggling between two different windows. Average.
don't-
Rylan, you
Yeah.
actually nailed it. Just so. You notice that on this, as you guys are turning around to go back down,
Mm-hmm.
Raylan notices an odd little lump in the snow right there on that little dot, buried in the snow.
Well, it's not something that I'm particularly fond of seeing.
It's about 2.5 feet wide. It's about a foot and a half, or no, it's it's a foot and a half wide, 2.5 feet long.
Is it
And
like a very organic shape compared to the
if it
rest
were
of this,
made
which
out
seems
of
to be very
wood,
structured?
yes. It's about the size of a small treasure trunk.
Omri's
Okay.
gonna pull out a javelin and throw it.
It's a good choice, you know.
Okay, make your attack roll. Okay, I will also need you to roll, do your damage. Okay, roll a d100 for me.
Oh Jesus. What is it again? Exclamation mark roll D100.
There's also an D100 option in the advanced roller.
Really? Where?
You go to your advanced roller.
Oh, advanced dice roller. Haha.
You can also type out / roll.
Advanced dice roller.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that? Oh, okay.
Yeah. I
Roll
mean, either way,
one
you choose the same
D100.
result.
Okay. You hit this thing. You hear first a woodenish thump, followed by what sounds like a little piece of glass or some glass going. And
Let's
your
hope that wasn't important.
and your javelin stays just inside of whatever it hit. As it knocks some of the snow away, it does appear to have a wood. It appears to have punctured through some wood.
Let's hope whatever broke wasn't important.
It was covered in snow. It could have been anything.
True, yes, true.
Making sure it didn't jump out and kill us.
Well, at least we know it wasn't a mimic.
I'm not trusting anything in this cavern.
As well, you shouldn't. You should.
Gonna walk up and gently pull the javelin out of whatever this is. While kicking the snow off.
As you pull your javelin out and knock the snow away, a faint cherry aroma wafts up towards your nostrils, and
Immediately cover my mouth.
no, it immediately reminds you of the smell and aroma of a healing potion, and it's very potent.
That was expensive, maybe?
Like it's like, have you ever bought one of those like really good air fresheners and sprayed it once, and you're just like, holy shit, everything fucking smells like this shit now?
Or, you know, you get something from...
I'll reach down and open this if I can.
Okay,
The
as you
chest?
try to open it, the locking mechanism for it is latched.
Anyone here, you know, good at opening locks?
Just ask Omri there. She already punched a hole in the box.
Alright, you could just break the latch.
Gonna say, yeah, can I just use my strength and rip the box open?
You can, if you like. I am not responsible for any broken items.
By ripping open the box would break things in this? My god.
Oh,
I'm thinking
no.
you're more just like pulling the lock off.
It's the built-in mechanisms. It's not like a lock attached on the outside of it.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Never mind. Nomad just comes up and starts doing his thing.
I was gonna say, someone's gotta stop me here. The kick
Actually,
down doors.
Nomad, you beat the DC to pick the lock for this. The lock clicks, just not even 3 seconds, just, and you're just like, I'm in.
I just look over at Omri. You bickered too much.
Maybe you're just too slow.
But at least somebody thought of doing something.
I mean, I asked. No one
Yeah.
spoke up. Use your words, little man. Woman?
Man, thank you.
Man? I don't know.
I mean, he is an elf.
Uh,
It can be very hard.
It's very
We
difficult to
honestly
tell.
haven't even described ourselves yet either, so.
I know. All I know is your name's
Jen-
Nomad. That's oddly.
Jenny steps forwards and says, "Come on, folks. There's no need to fight. We're all here for the same reason. Let's work together, hey?"
Let's at least see if there's anything in there we can use.
And I open the chest.
I will be looking over the man's shoulder.
I will be looking to make sure nothing is coming to kill us.
I'll be looking away from the chest.
Yeah, same.
Okay. Who's looking at the chest? Who's looking in the chest? Who's looking away? If you're not looking at it or in it, move your characters back.
Yeah, I
Okay.
can't move super far away. We're all still tied together,
Well,
but
I mean, just for this purpose.
okay. Yeah, okay, well, here.
Okay.
Not
Anyone
looking
else?
in it.
Okay.
Yes.
Who? Okay, so at least two people looking in the chest, correct?
Yep.
Sorry, where exactly is the chest? Can
The
you
purple
bring it on
dot.
the map?
The little purple dot.
Oh, I see
It's
it now.
right up here.
It was under somebody's health bar or something earlier.
Yeah, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
So in this box, as you look inside, those of you who are looking,
Mm-hmm.
find 3 red potions, a broken vial, the heavy scent of aroma of like super intense cherry flavoring smell wafts out. You see a weapon and an armor. There's actually should be asterisks next to each of those that would signify them as something special. But unless someone has detect magic or
Wait. Checking my spells. I think I took this. 1 second. Let me check my spells.
Has no spells. Doesn't need to check.
I just want to make sure so I don't end up. Because I didn't use any so far.
Can the people looking at them like tell basic, like the basic make of these weapons? Obviously, not what they do. but what
Holy
they
shit! I have identify.
There is a rapier, and there is a. Ooh. And there is the armor appears to be a plate mail.
Okay. Who wants the plate mail? If you would like, I can identify them first.
Jenny
identify 'em
steps
first, and then we'll
forward
figure it.
and says, "I would be interested in potentially upgrading my armor. Although plate mail, I might need to work on my ability to carry such heavy armor before I can use it."
You have
Yeah.
more than 10.
The armor itself isn't magical. It's what it's made of that makes it special. As you identify this, it doesn't ring so much as magical, and in this one instant, I will tell you what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Oop, hang on.
I'm just doing it on both the armor and the weapons, so feel free to get that
Mithril
information.
plate mail.
So for those of you who don't know what that means, it means it does not have a strength requirement, and it does not give you disadvantage.
On stealth.
Jenny says, if Are you going to share that information, by the way?
Oh, I'm gonna make this known as soon as I identify it. As soon as I get the information from the spell, I will tell you guys that this is mithril plate mail.
Jenny says, this could make me a lot more useful when it comes to making, when it comes to being stealthy. Would anyone complain if I took it?
No, I would not.
Go right ahead.
I think you're the only one here who's currently wearing plate mail.
Only one I can
Well,
use
I'm
it as.
currently wearing scale mail, but it's
You're
bulky.
wearing-
You know what I mean?
You're wearing something
not
heavier
loud.
than
You're
leather,
the only one
cloth,
that
or
can really
nothing.
benefit from it.
Yeah, you're the only one wearing something heavier than leather. Nothing.
Do you remember what I told you the weapon was?
The rapier?
Yeah. Okay. Because I had it written down, and my stupid ass can never find my notes, which is no excuse. So.
It's a rapier of hating fish. I wouldn't mind it.
It's a dual-ended rapier. The other side's a shovel.
I think we know who
The
needs that.
Shovel Knight's rapier.
Yeah,
Ow.
you can officially become Shovel Knight.
I mean, either way, I think y'all were gonna end. It would be terribly unwieldy, yes, of course. I agree with you, Cheesecake. Well, that'll put me down to 3rd level spells, but I don't really need.
Okay, so this
Well, you
this
can ritual cast
weapon
identify.
is
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
most odd
I can do
to
that.
identify it because typically, and it confuses you for a moment because usually weapons of this type tend to be long swords, great swords, you know, the big
Mhm.
heavy duty hitter swords.
Mhm.
What you find instead of that, let's see if it actually copy pasted. There you go. A flame tongue rapier.
Okay, does anyone else proficient in rapiers?
Yes,
Or finesse weapons.
Or finesse weapons?
I am.
Alright. It's a sword that engulfs itself in flames.
That would be pretty useful.
Yeah.
But it
Especially
does
down
more
here.
than that. It does more than that. It gives you 40-foot radius bright light and 40 feet dim light. And while it's ablaze, it's 2d6 fire damage.
Alright.
It would be
How-
nice.
So
something up
it's
close.
a flame tongue rapier?
Yes.
Mhm.
Nice.
And it does count as magical, so there you go.
Okay, which one of us want? How do we want to decide who uses this? A D2?
Homebrew just is like has her arms crossed and is looking between the two of you. Like,
I
if
mean,
this were my people, we'd fight for it.
you do that. It's something.
I mean, we could just flip a coin.
Or you
That
can
sounds
take a
terribly
number,
boring.
both of you, between 1 and 100, and I will choose a number, and the closest to it wins.
And I also don't have a melee weapon, so this would be
Just
extremely
see,
Yeah.
beneficial.
while you're up there in your room, do you want to attempt to try and escape or get out of there even though you can't see?
I mean, if you want, you can have it.
Woohoo!
Why would you want it? You have a shovel, apparently the god among weapons.
I mean, I have a rapier already. And I can cast spells. He has
Is
no melee
Ryan
weapon.
still here?
Sorry.
This doesn't work. I don't feel any stealth here.
As she drops
Did
her
you say that
chainmail-
or shout that?
No, she's like, I don't feel any stealthier. Drops her chainmail. Fwang!
Considering I can't really see anything, and I probably
I
don't
wanna
know
try and
why
get
I'm
you in,
here.
but right now they're going farther away from you.
Well, that's a little better.
So if you would like to try and finagle a way out, I am open to options.
Remind me what I have in the room again.
You have the bed, and blankets. You had some dry bread and a toilet bucket. Let me check something real quick. Yeah. Yeah, that's. I would say that you would have your tinder box with you. I would say that that would be something small enough that you could have maybe palmed before they got to you.
I mean, there's always one place you could hide it.
Prison
in your
wall.
in your glory hole.
No, I would say that he would be that you could have palmed your tinder box. But there is quite a bit of wood in there that you could set ablaze if you wanted to.
I guess I'll try to find some wood to burn to make a makeshift torch.
The bed does have wood posting. The tray that the bread is sitting on is wood, and the toilet bucket is wood. But
the posting will probably be the best idea.
You're gonna set your bed on fire?
Just a post.
Try to snap it off first.
All right, give me a strength check with advantage because you could take your time working it loose.
Yeah, nothing but time.
There you go. You rip one of the bedposts off. There's a brief groan of wood, and then you think it's not going to give, and then whing, it just comes right on off there.
Do we hear this happen?
Make me a perception check at nope.
Yep, figured.
It's quite a distance.
Just wondering. Just wondering because I figured we're the only ones in this cavern.
Yeah,
and it's a cavern, so echoes.
There's a reasoning for why you're not hearing anything that he is doing.
It's probably we chose a different direction than where he's located.
That echo
doesn't travel that far.
Yeah, it just distorts it to. If you hear anything, it's a faint noise.
Now, with all the noise going on down there that's echoing around, they don't hear shit.
Yeah.
Jenny dropping chainmail.
And throwing a javelin into a chest.
Okay, so you light your torch on fire, and you see that you are behind bars not made of metal, but solid spheres or your cylinders of ice that go from floor to ceiling.
Does not sound like a good building material.
I guess I'll try to break those then.
You do see that blue bit behind you is the wall to your room.
Okay.
Okay.
So so the blue is what I'm looking at to try to escape from, or that's
behind you. You're wanting to go. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I'm wanting to go up.
See, your room is actually enough that you could actually move through it. But you would see all of that in there. The dotted line where you're standing, if you move back real quick. That you see that dotted line? That is what's keeping you from getting into the rest of that room.
Okay.
So you're on the south side of that line.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll just try to break down enough of these cylinders of ice that I can try to escape.
All right. Give me your strength check. Are you using the burning torch to assist you in any way?
Yeah, I'll try to do that to try to get them thinner, so that I have an easier time of breaking them.
All right. You melt them a bit, and they're starting. A few of them are starting to look much thinner than before. If you want to give me your strength check, or yeah, your strength to boot the door down. Hey, you snap off 3 or 4 of them. There's a loud cracking sound as it breaks and they slide down and shatter, briefly covering you with shards of freezing ice. But there's enough of a gap at this point that you can slip through and into the room beyond, and you do see a small trunk with and as you open it, it does contain all of your belongings, and you do see a heavy steel door.
That explains a lot.
Here.
All right. I presume it probably looks locked.
Huh?
I would presume that it's probably locked.
You don't know if you don't try.
Well, yeah, I'll attempt the door.
The door does not appear to be locked. The handle resists a bit, and then it just opens.
All right. All right. So long sword in one hand and torch in the other.
All right. As you enter through the door, you pop out. Bring you down. Down out here.
Okay.
Several. Yeah, so you come out there. And you see the ice, the thick ice beneath your feet. The soft blue-white glow of your makeshift torch burning in your hand. At this point, all of you can make perception checks to see if you hear or notice anything.
By the way, for some class abilities, I just found out in Roll20 have to be manually enabled. Like Jack of all trades.
Yeah.
Nope. Yep. Nope. All right. Yep. Okay, so Andal, Omri, and Rylan. Just get me a perception as well. Okay, so Andal, Omri, and Rylan, you hear this loud clang bang of a heavy iron door being, jerked open. And you see, you think you notice some light coming from the northwest. Shasik, you are pretty sure that you see light coming from the southeast.
Okay.
Do you reckon he was a friendly loud bang? Or a hostile?
Is that a friendly banging?
If that was from where we just were, we might want to at least keep an eye on that direction.
Yeah, I think so.
We still have these potions in here. We have to figure out what they are.
Right.
Can we put?
Did you identify them, or can we just grab them and maybe?
I'm
put
an
you later?
alchemist. I am an alchemist.
2 cure light potions and 1 cure mod.
Okay, so
You
2
picked those up.
lights and cure mod. All right, who doesn't have a potion already?
Me.
I gave you a superior healing potion.
Oh, that's right, you did.
So
I don't have one.
Jenny
Okay.
has no potions. Oh no, sorry, she's got potions but not healing potions.
I will give each of you a cure light. I'm basically going to make sure everybody in the party has at least one, like, healing potion on them of some kind.
I don't.
So one of them, one was a,
Yeah.
one of them was the greater healing, and the other 2 are healing. The
Okay.
one that was broken, if you were to identify it, stick your finger into it, it would have been a superior.
That was an expensive break.
Yeah. Oh well.
Let me guess, that was the one that Javelin went through, yeah?
Yeah.
Nothing
Yep.
happened.
There is still a little bit left that's in there in the bottom half. If
I
you
will.
wish to-
I will salvage that.
If you have an empty vial, and you wish to strain the shards of glass out of it, it will give you the equivalent of a greater healing.
Okay, so 2 regular healing and what we have like now? 2 graders.
Yes.
All right. 2 greater.
Okay.
I'll just take one of the regular ones.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, you're darn right, you broke it in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
You'll take this cure light and you'll be happy we gave you anything.
I'm not gonna be that dick about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
try-
need a healing potion.
Yeah, I will give you one of the superior healings that I have stashed on me
Oh, okay.
because I don't trust you to stay alive very often.
Yeah, that's fair. After that last fight.
Yeah. At this point,
Go ahead.
Yep, go ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna hand off my torch to, I think it was Raylan who was tied next to me.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And Omri's just gonna pull out her short bow and have an arrow ready. And as she's looking out into the distance in case anything comes at them.
Chasik, are you trying to be stealthy and quiet?
Yeah, I'm gonna try, considering I don't know
Okay.
what the source of this light is.
Give me your stealth check, please.
Right.
Solid.
Nope.
Okay. The rest of you, are you trying to be quiet and stealthy?
Are we gonna try stealth?
Wouldn't hurt
Yeah.
if we got something coming up behind us.
All right. Yeah. I'm holding a torch.
Okay,
See, I
so
used my good
you
rolls
guys
already.
start walking. Which direction are you going?
Back along the wall, I think, where we came from would probably be the best idea. That way nothing can come from behind us. Because there's an ice wall.
Yeah, true. Back against the wall, and then you've got.
This way.
Mm-hmm. For once, I agree with the barbarian.
Thanks,
Okay,
Shovel
so
Knight.
you guys go walking. Andil suddenly trips over Jenny's chainmail and face plants. Just
Ow!
Jenny put that in the box in the back of the chest.
You can sell that. That's a business opportunity.
You want to
I
carry
can't
it?
carry it.
I'll carry it.
I was gonna say
That's
I can carry it.
I'll
That's a
carry it. Clang.
clang, clang, clang.
Yeah,
That's a
that's
business-
when I say it might be better if somebody else carries this.
Okay.
Yeah. Raylan will
So
pick up
you
the
just
chainmail and
give me
pocket it.
perception check.
Perception
Okay.
For
is you
cheese.
probably.
Yeah, you hear this loud shing, boom, ugh, from to the south.
Andal, you should really
I
be
would say
careful.
until you guys are within
Nowhere.
Tell him that after the fact. well after.
That's why I hand the armor off to somebody else.
Within about that range
To
of
Raylan, yeah.
you're not
Yeah,
really
I'll
going
hold
to notice each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
Omri, now that our position has been completely given away, is very much on high alert with a bow. The arrow is now like pulled back, and she's just like aiming it out into the darkness for the first thing that she sees.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest. That's gonna take some real.
You guys don't see anything yet. What are you guys
Gonna
doing?
keep shuffling along this wall, back
I'm
towards the
gonna-
stairs.
I'm gonna be ready in case something weird happens. Like if anyone who looks like obviously hostile.
You both at this point can see the light from each other. You do see the light of what appears to be a lone individual to your north at the same level as you. Just as you see light from what appears to be a group of individuals just to the south of you.
I don't know how she would know it was a group. There's only one light.
Well, there are two people.
You all are close enough within the light source.
Yeah.
The other two are technically with us because we're all tied to rope still. They're just on the map. They're lagging
Still,
behind, but we're all technically
a
together.
group is still more than one person. You all are tied off with rope.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
that's why somebody's holding a bow and somebody's holding a torch. You can kind of put two and two together that we're together.
So who had the readied action when they saw something?
So that would be Omri.
That was me.
You feel free to fire. You unleash your arrow at this individual as you saw them.
This isn't gonna go well.
Sorry.
She had it ready for something.
Goes your bow.
I said I was ready for like if I saw anything like coming at us that I was gonna shoot it. Because we were attacked by meat popsicles. I assume everything down here is probably meat popsicles.
Don't explain yourself, just go ahead.
Yep, just do it.
It's already happened. Just go with it.
Yeah.
To be fair, I was gonna get ready for a gust of wind if somebody was going to attack us.
See this individual and his light source as he's approaching you, and you're a high strung, and you whip your bow around and unleash before your mind even clicks that it's not a meat popsicle, because why on God's green earth would a meat popsicle be walking around with a torch? And you unleash your bow, or you unleash your arrow, and it zips over there and slams into Chasik. I'm assuming a 20 hits.
Yeah, it does.
So you take 8 points of damage from this giant Goliath-looking female barbarian's bow. And it's not like your average person's bow. It's that big fucking arrow sticking out of you. It's like, fuck me.
No, that's not right.
Omri's a half orc.
Yeah, half orc.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, half orc.
Yeah. As soon as I also realize that I hit something, I'm notching another arrow. I'm not shooting it, but I'm ready with it.
Alright, but somebody care to explain why I'm being shot at?
Sorry, we got attacked earlier by what are potentially undead, I think. We're kind of high strung.
Yeah, I suppose that's fair.
It's good to meet someone who actually is using common sense. That's surprising.
So yeah, I will approach closer.
Still holding that arrow.
I'm just like, please don't. Just stop.
Here's the thing. Chisake does not look like a normal human.
That'd probably be good to
Yeah,
mention.
I was gonna say if your little icon is any indication.
It's roughly. Chisake does not look living.
Oh, we had we were well within our right to shoot first.
Exactly.
She does not look living. You see this undead. Okay, so you hear this. Why are you shooting at me from this undead visage moving towards you?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
I'm gonna ask you to give me one good reason why I shouldn't put another one of these in you.
You're well within your right to do that.
The last undead that attacked you probably wasn't able to speak with you in such an eloquent fashion. Plus, I don't even know why I'm here, much less why you're here. So, while we're still able to negotiate with each other, maybe we should not be expressing hostility.
Yeah, that's a good idea. And also, can you feel that?
I want you all to make Arcana checks real quick if you have skill.
And I want to know if I believe him.
Yeah, I'm a big old 0, so
Yeah.
no knowledge of the arcane.
On Andal, you think it's a fucking lich?
Oh God, no.
Andal's like, I've read about this before.
Josh,
I don't
Josh,
know what to count.
Nomad doesn't know what to think. Raylan, you might know what this individual's race or being is. If he chooses to share that, because I am not 100% certain what his is.
Oh, the DM doesn't really know what his race is either.
So, I am technically human. Yeah. I don't have any additional stats based on what I am.
Oh, you're a revenant?
You would know. Raylan would know that it's a revenant. Nomad and Andal, you think you're standing in the presence of a fucking lich.
Yeah, I will care to add this to their information. I'll see. Andal, weren't you going to do an insight check?
Yeah, because I'm not 100% sure I believe this lich.
I let it be known that she is actually a revenant, not a lich. There's a difference.
Jenny knows on her religion check that it's that she would believe that it's more of a revenant than a lich.
Yeah, because revenant is controlled undeath through phylacteries. This is more you are bound by an oath to some deity or other being.
It's the equivalent theoretically of a Baal Norn.
Yeah, a Baal Norn.
Jenny would probably have heard of those.
Would you care for me to elaborate on Baal Norns?
Baal Norns are highly rare. They're almost as rare, if not rarer, than liches.
But they're not necessarily evil.
They're not. They are aligned to a neutral or good aligned deity for a specific task. And typically, once the task is complete, they are released, and their soul, or they release themselves, or something. I'm a little fuzzy on it, but they pass on to the afterlife, rather than a lich who transforms through solely evil means and does not leave unless killed.
Yeah. So as Raylan continues to exposit that information.
So, what do you guys do?
What do you do with this newfound information and undead teaching lesson?
I'm not going to attack, but I'm definitely going to be very wary.
Suspicious as fuck?
Very suspicious as fuck.
Ombre very much still has her short bow pointed directly at creepy McFuckface in front of her.
Creepy McFuckface.
And is going to look at, well, not exactly look at Raylan, but direct what she's saying to Raylan and just be like, listen, I don't exactly trust you, but I trust you way more than this thing. Do I shoot it or do I not shoot it?
For now, you do not have to shoot it.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Yeah, she doesn't look that creepy. She doesn't look that creepy, but she also just looks like a 20-year-old woman. Like, there's nothing particularly imposing or necessarily creepy about her other than her eyes, which kind of faintly glow. Like a reddish gold, and the fact she looks undead.
Ish.
But, yeah.
Barbarians are superstitious. So, just put it that way.
Oh, I'm well aware. My barbarian would probably have killed Shizuke by now. Actually, no, I wouldn't.
Yeah, for now, I would say don't shoot it. They might be helpful.
I was going to say, the fact that you just called it an it wasn't really comforting.
Yeah, sorry. Not my first time with undead. But definitely my first time dealing with a revenant.
Mm-hmm.
So you have no idea why you're down here?
Boss, what happened? How'd I get down here? Do I remember?
Oddly enough, you're not sure. You're minding your own business, then thud to the back of the head.
I imagine this is how her deity sounds to her. Just some random Bostonian.
Just in your head, you do not know what happened to you. Just thud to the back of the head.
Yes.
Right
Like
in
a
the
Boston
brain
Russian.
pan. Squish.
Well, I mean, revenants aren't caused by deities, though. It's just a very strong cause for revenge.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, I don't
quite
really
honest.
see a. Loving parasites.
To be quite honest, I have no fucking idea why I'm down here. Walking along, and then something struck me, and I fell unconscious. I woke up here.
And you're just living through sheer force of will at this point?
Essentially, yes. Kind of.
I've heard weirder this week.
Well, when your whole family's slaughtered, and then you amongst them.
We've got creepy McFuckface insertion tonight.
Alright. Do you want to
So
join
what do
the
we-
train of...
Whoa, we're just letting it in? Just like that?
I mean...
I shoot it with an arrow, and now we're
Did-
buddy-buddy?
I
Considering they don't know
step
why they're down
forwards.
here, and they're not openly hostile to us, I think it's best to align ourselves with it.
Yet.
Jenny
Keyword.
steps forwards and says, "Stranger, what's the last thing you remember before waking up?"
Define. Like, from death or just now?
Just now.
Last thing I can remember is walking along and being struck in the back of the head. After that,
And how did you come to be in your, how do I put this politely, current state of being?
Your current state of existing, yeah, that's the word. That's the word.
well, my father was something of an arena champion, and some people did not quite like it that he took retirement. So they decided to, how do you say, get rid of future progeny.
Yeah, the disgruntled entertainment industry, yes.
Disgruntled
but-
coworkers.
No, this sounds more like disgruntled sports fans.
It's still show business.
Sounds like smart thinker.
So, you were somehow raised?
By what means I know not. To be quite honest, I expected to stay dead, and yet, well, here I am.
Indeed you are.
Yeah, I'm sure most people would expect to stay dead.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Well,
I think
we
considering
are currently trying to find a chap who has gone missing. A chap by the
Randall.
name of Randall.
God
Yeah.
damn it, Randall, what are you involved in?
Have you come across any human corpses in your travels since you escaped your prison, or have you
Yeah, the first things I've seen.
only... Okay.
okay, that makes our job a bit easier.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't have even seen the meat popsicle corpse yet because you didn't go that direction.
Alright. Well, given our current predicament, I think it's best we all start traveling together. I think we go it alone, we're probably gonna end up dead, or another one of those.
Jenny would like to get a sense of whether the stranger is being truthful.
She
About
has no
seeing
reason to
dead
lie.
people?
Are you being truthful, Chasik?
Yeah, there's no reason to lie.
Okay, well,
Whether she tells you the truth or not, it really doesn't matter.
yeah.
Mhm.
What
At least not at this point.
believe what she has told you to be the truth?
Well, if you would care to join forces with us, we are still seeking this Randall individual.
So if you'd like, you can tie yourself off
Perhaps.
to this rope train we have.
Exactly.
Omri kind of flicks her arrow. Well, not flicks, but like sort of nudges her bow as if she's pointing Chisuke in a direction and be like, yeah, you can go in that direction towards Happy Jolly Plate Mail over there. Don't come near me.
She's basically the back of the rope train.
Hmm.
She's
At this
essentially-
point, Omri's actually untying herself from the rope train since they're not going down any scary things. And
yeah, that's a good idea.
does not want to be.
We should probably
tied
untie.
down.
We should probably. Yeah. Oh, she's afraid of commitment. Okay.
That too. How did you know?
Yeah,
I'm
Yeah,
bard.
Chisuke
We're all
has-
afraid of commitment.
Kisuke has this expression on her face of just, this is not something new to her.
Very slowly, the bow will finally go down. and
By the way,
a little bit of the tension goes
that
away.
rapier will require attunement.
Yep.
Yeah, you got an hour. I think you probably had 30 minutes during this exchange.
Yeah,
Just shuffling along.
and 10 minutes while 15 on top of that while chainmail was being removed and plate mail was being put on.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got like 45 left if he actually started attuning when I gave it to him.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, so you got like
I don't really care about this exchange.
you got like 15, you got like 15 minutes left on your attunement then.
So what are you guys gonna do? Where you heading? Which direction?
I mean, there was an area over here with another hole in it.
Yep.
Do you want to keep going that direction, or do you want to go back up the stairs and suffer death by cardio instead? Death by the unknown or death by cardio?
The other meat popsicle body, technically, if I think about it right, should be over in that direction. If this
Yep,
is
should
the
be over
200-foot
somewhere.
fall that we would have taken.
Yeah, the 225, 250, something like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we can head over there. By the way, where did those meat popsicles come from if there was a 200-foot drop on all sides of us? Did they just like come up
It
the
wasn't
walls?
on all sides. That you guys could have. If you look up here, they came from over in this direction and from over here.
Oh, I
Yeah.
assumed that was the drop as well on that side. Okay.
Yeah.
There's a drop
No,
here,
I
but
think
there
they're in a
is
side
no
cabin.
drop here.
Those little dotted lines man keep throwing me off.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah, and it
those
was
little
just
dotted
supposed to be a
lines aren't
side cavern.
sorry, you
Okay.
guys Ignore those.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Because we were all like in a straight line one by one, so I assumed there was nowhere to go to our left or right. So,
Yeah, no, I
alright.
did say you could go that way because that's where some of them came from, and then the others came up
Gotcha.
that southern path towards you.
I mean, it was all black when we were doing that. We couldn't see any of
Yeah.
that, but yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, fair enough.
Well,
Do we keep exploring the bottom of this cavern, it appears, other than these holes that go to who knows where?
I mean, we know there's water down there. It just would be a long drop.
You want to go find out?
Not necessarily. I do not want to go 190 something feet towards water. That's a recipe for death.
All right. Don't need to be a smartass about it. Let's go.
I'm just
You
saying.
also head straight up the center towards where that other body is.
Yeah, that's the
Yep.
direction Omri will head. Away from the spikes of doom to her left and creepy face.
Creepy McFuckface.
Creepy McFuckface.
And Jangles over there.
Does somebody
Okay.
have an eye also on the delicate one
Just
got the
in
sword.
corner, just hanging out.
Yes.
hanging out in the corner?
Yeah, I'm sort of behind you because I'm carrying the torch. Which honestly, the humans should be carrying.
That's fair.
It's like those without dark vision should be carrying the torch.
I think she has a torch already, doesn't she? She made one out of her bedpost.
I meant the other human.
Oh, right, we have 2.
What other human?
We have
What
another
other
human?
human?
Hey, no one else is
Endo.
a human.
Endel.
Half elf?
Half
Yeah,
elf.
I'm the
Which one
only,
of you-
yeah, I'm the only one. I'm the only one without dark vision.
We never described what anyone looked like, so
Yep.
literally.
Yeah, we have 3 half elves, I think.
Yep.
We have 3 half elves, a Triton, a half orc, and a human.
Okay.
Revenant. Yeah, I'm the only one who doesn't have dark vision.
I thought someone else didn't have.
Nope. We all got it.
Nope.
All right. I mean, I'll follow Omri because it just makes
We have our tentative truce, Shovel Boy.
yeah.
Okay, so
We've
you
got
guys
bigger things to deal with.
counted?
And honestly, he doesn't mind you, despite the fact that you constantly give him flack for shit decisions.
Are
Like the
these raised plateaus, how raised are they? That are like in front of us?
50, 60 feet up.
Okay, so we could see the top of them.
Mhm.
Yes.
Is there anything on top of them that's waiting to jump on us?
You don't know. You don't see anything looking at you. Where are you guys going?
I imagine.
Are we
either-
waiting for Delicate in the corner, or are we going to keep going?
I mean, he can attune while moving, right? That's a thing.
Yeah, you just have to
Is
have
that-
it on your person and be focusing on it, almost like a concentration spell.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
someone hold his hand and let's go.
Yeah, I'm sort of with you.
Gonna...
Let's grab this rope.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
going this
just-
direction.
You're still tied on. Just hold on to the rope.
No, I untied myself, but it's still
Oh.
hanging from my waist.
Alright, just
Mhm.
grab onto Jenny's rope and wander
Yeah.
along. All right, we're going in this direction, all the way up here.
Yep.
But looking
Okay.
out for thin ice or more
Give me a
holes.
perception check.
Mhm. Perception checks. You said.
Yes.
Okay. This is gonna go well. I can just feel it.
Great.
Omri does fairly well and spots another 5-foot sphere
Yeah.
stacked in the ground. Notices that there is also the gust of air being pushed up and sucked back down in it.
I don't trust that. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest.
It's weird. All right, I'm just gonna keep on trekking away from. I know I'm here, but like, God damn it. Okay, not on the hole. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh wait, it's all. I'm holding the wrong button. There we go.
Mm-hmm. Oh, by the way, if you hold down Q while your token is selected, you can use the arrow keys to move.
Oh, cool.
Little tidbit of information. It used to be space, but they changed that.
So yeah, I'm more like over in this direction, away from the hole.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Trying to.
Yeah, be careful there, Raylan. You go on.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to make sure that I'm behind her, but not like
Okay.
trying to walk into
So
spikes.
what's you're gonna
Keep on trekking,
It's the whole grid. issue.
being
Yeah.
perceptive.
Yep.
Okay, for the sake of just knowing what's on that other side of that little black square, like what's over here, just because it annoys me that it's not uncovered. Okay, thank you. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
back this way. Just
Yeah.
curving around.
Okay, so as you
Revealing all of the map.
here,
Necessary.
all those little squares that are blackish gray on the map.
That look
that
like
you see
equals.
there? Yes, that look like little equals. Are dead bodies.
Oh,
Dead human bodies?
Ish.
Meat popsicle bodies?
Other people that have slipped down the steps.
Bodies?
Some people have slipped and fell and died. Some appear to have taken severe injuries. Some of them are completely whole, but they're like frozen solid.
can I?
Can we loot all these dead bodies?
You can certainly try.
I mean, I was gonna
I-
see about like age?
They're all fairly well preserved. It's cold enough that decay has not really set in.
So it's hard to determine like age of the
Yes, the
body.
age of the
Time of
corpse.
death.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be extremely difficult, like a DC 30,
Like
to
I'm.
even have a guesstimate.
Yeah.
The ones that are frozen solid, you would assume have been there at least a good little minute.
Yeah. They would have to be
all of
like
you
several
days.
days.
Give me perception at advantage as you are ransacking the corpses.
God, I just cannot roll well today.
Okay, it looks like Omri is gonna give you guys the biggest hand there.
People already used all the good rolls from Roll20 today.
Doing average at best.
Don't worry, Janie and I just absorbed all the luck, clearly. Me and Gemma are just sitting here like, hey. Oh,
Hmm.
here we go.
Yeah.
So, what have I found?
So amongst all the dead bodies, there's quite a large number of them, and it takes you the better part of 2 hours to loot them all.
Hey, you're tuned.
Woo!
You got a flame tongue rapier.
Holy
Woo!
crap.
You managed to scrape all of that off of the bodies.
Alright, so everyone
Woo!
got
Nice.
everyone gets 8 platinum. Actually, I'm super tempted for Omri to keep it all, but everyone
Hey,
gets 8 platinum.
Actually, you can all attempt to pocket some where you're hiding, but the majority of what was found would have been found by Omri. So Omri, technically, you could make sleight of hand as well to pocket some.
I'm
I
gonna
will
make.
sleight of hand to pocket, say, half of it to myself.
I mean,
The rest.
theoretically,
I mean, I'm making sure nobody like tries to
it
like
will be
stash their.
yeah, you will have the option to perceive her
Mhm.
trying to.
Oh no!
It's below my passive perception.
Really?
Oh my
You
God.
have no idea.
Well, I see
You're
you keep reaching in your pocket. I'm like, what are you doing?
Oh man.
Trying to
That's-
reach over.
My
Oh.
passive perception is
It's
higher
going
than
to
that.
the pocket, and Nomad, you see her like she has. You're not certain if it's silver or platinum, but she has a fistful of coin, and she is like.
I mean, I'm
Like,
not actually whistling, clearly,
Yeah,
but
the totally innocent look of I'm not pocketing anything.
My passive perception is 11.
Mhm.
I notice it and I don't say anything.
I notice
Okay,
it and I'm like, come on, man. Come on. Equal split.
do you say it or you just look at me like that?
I look at you like that and like get close and I'm like, come on. Equal share.
Chasik will remember this.
The guy with the cure spell will remember this.
So
How do you respond with the Triton sort of giving you the look and sort of whispering to you, come on, equal share?
Gonna give you the look back, like, if you want yours, come take it from me.
you do manage to.
I will
if
remember
no one
this.
stops you, you will pocket up 10 platinum.
I will remember this next time you need healing.
So if no one stopped me from taking anything, how much did I get?
10
10 platinum.
All right.
Which would leave 40 platinum, 30 golds, 36 SP, and 245 copper.
To split between the rest of us.
Yes.
I mean, everyone's still getting some. Why's everyone bitching?
Sorry, what do you mean the rest of us?
I never said that out loud.
Hmm.
That
You
was
didn't-
not in character.
Why?
You didn't specify.
Us.
High pitched voice is not the one I'm using for her.
Well,
I will remember this when healing needs to be done.
Your renegade level is going up.
It's fine. So there's 40 platinum now split between 6 of us.
Yep,
So it's
40
technically-
platinum, 40 platinum, 30 gold, 36 silver, 245 copper. If it's an odd bit on the copper, just round it up.
Okay.
I mean, it's 6.66666 on the platinum.
So round it up to the
7?
nearest hole. Yeah.
All right, so everybody gets 7 platinum.
Mm-hmm.
And 5 gold.
Well, to be honest, we could just leave. We could just leave and have a good payday.
Yeah, pretty much.
But now,
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
you
And
you
then
found half the shit in this place.
6 silver.
How much silver?
6.
6.
And 41 copper.
Okay.
okay.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Cool beans.
How much silver did I say? 7? 6?
6.
6. Okay. Freaking already forgetting. It was
Gold.
5 gold. It was
5
5
gold.
gold. Yeah. And then 7 platinum. All right. Avoiding the other sketchy hole in front of us that I assume we see.
Mhm.
Yeah. This one, it's same concept.
Mhm.
I guess you can also show us technically what Jenny sees to her
Mhm.
Mhm.
east.
Yep. You're actually 225 feet down from the lip, so you wouldn't see that.
Hmm. Wait, down from the lip?
Yeah. Yes,
We're at the bottom.
the edge to your right is 225 feet up from you. You're 225 feet down. from
Okay,
Oh,
so no,
right.
I just wanted to know if there was anything to that side. Okay, so basically it's just the high scaled wall up.
Yes.
Mhm.
All right, well, just since technically we wouldn't know there's a hole here, we wouldn't see this, but we'll just
Now,
meander on forward.
You do spot the hole fairly easy. It's not that hard.
Mhm. There are several of us.
You do appear there does appear to be something back here, straight towards the back, but you're unable to make it out just yet.
To the back where? Sorry.
Over
Straight
here?
on.
Oh, okay, literally right back there. So I know there's something there, but I just don't know what it is.
Something, yes, there's something there that has caught your attention. You're not sure if it's dangerous or not.
I'm gonna look
Didn't-
back at Raylan and be like, "Hey, torch."
And then you get a torch.
I'm gonna throw the torch at it
Didn't we throw dead bodies down here?
somewhere.
Yes.
It was one of the ones we already looted, I'm sure.
Say we probably
Yeah,
found it
that would
already.
be one of the ones you looted. You
Yeah.
do find one of them that you loot is kind of just splattered in all directions. So there's a nice gooey, sticky mess down
That's
there.
lovely. That's well, you did a good job of throwing it.
I mean, it was in my way. I throw the torch at the thing in front of me that I don't know what it is.
The torch. Can you throw a torch almost 60 feet?
I mean, I have a strength of 19. I would think so. It's a torch.
It's a piece
Okay.
of wood on
I
fire.
can throw a javelin. I'm assuming I can throw a torch.
Okay, make your attack roll.
How do I attack? What would I be my attack roll
It
with the
would be
torch?
your
Just
strength. It would just be your strength.
all right. Sick.
Okay, so you get it out there. It thumps against something wooden.
I'm
Wooden.
assuming now I could see though better since it's
Oh
got a
yes,
torch.
you can see what it is.
Just light another. Just break another box by lighting it on fire this time.
Yes, pretty much. You You
I
don't
think
hit
it would
this
burst into
wooden
flames
box,
being
I was
cold.
gonna say.
Yeah.
but you do set a fire starting on a wooden door that is very thick and heavy. The flame is pressed right up against it.
On a wooden door?
Yes, like a thick oak door that has a little brass handle on it.
This is the. This is
Oh,
This is the
Interesting.
weirdest cavern I've ever been in. Alright, I will
yeah. This is like that's the most expensive thing in this
I hope-
entire area.
is it just like there's just an oak door on the ground, or it's like up against the wall as if it leads somewhere?
It's in the wall as if it's on
Okay.
hinges.
Okay, I will carefully walk up to this door.
Nomad, we might need you if this is locked.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you know ahead of time.
she's already burned half of it. I think we're fine.
Okay,
I don't think
so
it's-
you
It's oak. I'm not sure oak burns that quick.
Yeah.
you reach the door. What do you
And
do?
it's ice cold. It's not going to catch immediately.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at it. Does it look weird or trapped of some kind, or just
Make an investigation.
oddly not regular door looking, I guess? Oh, man.
Investigating.
Investigating. Oh, yes!
It looks perfectly fine.
It looks like a door.
Yeah,
Yep.
would doors be weird to Omri anyways?
That's.
Omri, you think it's safe,
I'm gonna walk up and try and open the door. Of
and that is when shit happens.
course.
Backing up.
Make a reflex save.
Do the
I
people
have
behind
advantage
her?
on this though because of danger sense.
Hang on, let me.
Do the people behind her need to make a reflex save?
You'll find out momentarily.
Fuck is our reflex save?
He's playing a lot of Pathfinder, so I'm imagining Dex.
Deck
Yes.
save, which I have advantage on because of danger sense. All right, deck save.
Danger sense. Bird.
Danger sense, bro. Thank
The
God.
DC is 13.
17.
Sorry. Yep. Okay. You are taking half the damage as you feel lightning zip through your hand and up your arm.
Cool.
Ah. The old Home Alone. The old
Oh,
trap
burning.
doorknob.
So half.
You know
of
what I mean,
seven-
trap doorknobs.
Yeah.
You grab the brass ring and it shocks the shit out of you.
Is that half damage 7 or I take half of 7?
Half of 7.
So I take 3 or 4. Do we round up or down?
We normally round down on damage.
So
Mhm.
3. Okay.
Say everybody does it different, so I wasn't gonna weigh in.
That's why I said we. But I mean, well, do we want to make that rule now? Do we round up or down?
I'm gonna say that it's round down. Just remember that goes the same for versus monsters.
Okay.
That's good to know.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
I'm fine with that.
So you get joy. Yeah, as Chasik says, you get joy buzzard.
My health bar's fucked up too now.
It's alright.
Just drag your new token on. Oh, what your name is under the newspaper. Drag your token over and it should be fine. Delete your old one. Because the new one will have all your updated stats.
Yeah. Alright, you did that. I forgot.
I have to delete this one. Go away. The other one has to die.
Which one?
The one with the fucked up health bar.
You could just click on it and delete it yourself.
Oh, I didn't know. Sounds good.
You have full control over your
Somebody's ounces stuff is fucked up too.
Come on. Make things work. For 5 seconds, work, roll 20.
No.
It's like being a defiant child. No, I will not work.
Exactly.
Aha, there we go.
Nope.
So if I grab this doorknob again, am I gonna get zapped again?
I don't know.
I'm just gonna step aside and be like, all right, someone else's turn.
I ain't touching it.
Someone have mage hand to try and open this door?
I mean, I do have mage hand, but do you really want me to open it?
Someone has to open the door.
I have mage hand too.
Yeah. I mean, do we want to double mage hand this? Two-handed mage hand?
I hear
Yes,
a
go
bird.
ahead and shoot the jerk with the door.
I mean, I'll just go mage hand, unlock the door then.
The door's not locked.
Pushing it open with the hand.
The door is a bit too heavy.
Of course, everything's heavier than the fucking mage hand.
It's
the
a
main hand-
freaking oak door. The mage hand
Have the
only
mage
can-
hand turn the knob and somebody kick the door open.
Alright, I will turn the knob. Omri, do you want to do the honors?
Fine. Walk up and kick the door.
Okay. You kick the door. The mage hand that was holding it goes as it gets as more than 10 pounds of pressure is applied. The door flies in. Make your strength check
Oh god. Oh no.
or your athletics, I should say, to kick.
Would you have advantage because I already opened it?
It's not open, but it's not latched.
Yeah,
the
not latched.
Lower.
All right. Well,
I
Yeah,
don't
that's
even know if it
plenty
opens
enough.
towards us
You
or away from
kick-
us.
Yeah, you kick the door into the door jamb, and you actually splinter the door. You put a split right down the center of the door.
does that shock me?
Nope. There is a brief flash of arcane light, like a fizzling popping noise.
Well, you broke the trap.
Is that what that means? Omri asks.
I think so.
You think so?
Eh,
Mage
magic's weird, okay?
Arcana can do an arcana check.
Magic's some weird shit, alright?
Yeah, Nomad, you're damn sure that she just broke the fucking trap.
You broke the door and the trap.
Okay, I was about to say I can tell that I broke the door. I will go up and yank the door open.
There's the faint remnant of tingling electricity as you grab it. Nowhere near enough to do any damage, just like the remain built up of the charge.
Just static.
Yeah, just static.
Just that little annoying pop you get. And as you yank the door open, you see.
Does it fall apart when she opens?
Yeah,
Opens, it just breaks in two.
Open it and you pull away half the door. The door on the hinge side stays put. You just kind of pull the other half away.
Recurring theme. No door will be left untouched in my presence.
Yes.
Break
And there's a
all the
steel one back
doors.
there. There's a steel one
Sure.
back there if you want to try your luck on that one.
Omri runs over and kicks a steel door.
Breaks every toe in your foot. Within, you see an odd shiny metal rod that is 2 feet long and 3 inches thick.
I've already been zapped by lightning once today.
Can I make an arcana check? See if there's anything weird about it?
You certainly try.
Metal
I would like to
rod.
as well.
Natural 20.
Nope, it does not register as magic.
Okay, so it's not magic. It's just a metal rod sticking out of the ground.
Is it trapped?
It shouldn't say it's not sticking out of the ground. It's like on a little shelf in there.
Oh, it's just it's a rod on a shelf. All right.
Then is it trapped?
Nomad, do you want to check for traps?
Can I check for
Or-
traps?
Need to do it.
I mean, are you the one who's most? Do you have the highest investigation here? Because
Investigation or perception? Oh yeah, no, you're checking for traps. It's investigation, not me.
I mean, you could
suppose I
look
can.
for obvious shit like, hey, there's a fucking log up there that's going to drop on your head.
I mean, I'll check.
You definitely don't think it's booby rigged.
Nope. I'm like Nomad. You go ahead.
No, Nomad.
We'll be fine.
Braylon, you think that if somebody touches it, it's going to detonate a 9th level delayed blast fireball.
I mean, I know it's not magic.
That's true.
The rod isn't magic. Doesn't mean that you don't think that there's a trap that will trigger that.
I'm just like, go ahead, Raylan. You do your work.
You're Raylan.
You know what I mean? Nomad. I get these names mixed up all the time. I'm
He's
not good with
having
names.
He's having an existential crisis.
Go ahead, Andal. Okay. Wait a minute.
I grabbed the rod.
Yeah.
Okay. And nothing happens as you touch it. It's cold. It's shiny. It's
Is there a
round,
button?
It's a rod.
Is there a button on it?
No.
Okay,
Can I
so
tell what it's made out of?
okay, so it's not an
Nature
immovable
check,
rod.
Yes.
All right, can you say it again?
Nature check.
Nature check. Okay.
That's what it's made of. Nature check.
You're not sure. You know it's a metal.
It's cold.
And it's cold.
I'm not the best at identifying metals, but I can
And
give it a
it's heavy
shot.
as shit.
I'm not the best at identifying metals.
Is it like in a room, or is it literally like you open the door to a tiny shelf just on a wall?
It's into a room that looked like at one point was a small storage unit. And
Everything
this
about
is
this
all
fucking
that was
weird.
left. You're not 100% positive, but you're pretty certain that it's a bar of adamantine.
That's a interesting choice of metal for them to make into a rod. I will let him know that that is what this is.
If I
Oh,
look
cool.
around the room, is there like a slot in like the floor or the wall or something that this rod could fit in?
No, I mean you can look.
You just said no. I'm assuming there isn't.
I mean, I'm
just
not
straight
gonna
up
stop you.
no.
No, I mean I'm not going to stop you from checking anyway if you would like to.
Or is there anything weird about this room?
Besides the
Nope,
fact
it
that there
just
was a
looks
shelf
like
and a rod.
It just this small little room looks like maybe it was at one point perhaps a foundry of some or part of a foundry of some sort.
Huh.
So there's
Well, I
nothing
would
else in here other than a
definitely
rod.
hold on
and
to
a
that
shelf.
though.
Yeah, you
Yep.
should. That's gonna be heavy as fuck, but you can hold on to it. You
Oh
could probably
my God.
bludgeon somebody with that thing.
Oh yeah, never mind the fact that I believe it's an automatic crit. Does critical damage if you hit,
Yeah,
That's
because
good.
it's adamantine.
and you're using it as a weapon.
The real question is, since it's a rod and I'm a warlock, maybe my spellcasting focus. I'm just kidding.
It would be a
Jeez.
pretty fucking heavy spellcast focus, and every thief in 900,000 miles of you would be trying to get their hands on it.
Cool.
Let's not have. That could be expensive or useful, depending on who we know.
So this was a dead end. Turning around. Back.
Might be a
Wait.
dead end, but we got something pretty fucking cool out of it.
Yeah.
We did. But this means if
I
this is a
will
dead
say
end, don't we have to go back and take
as-
cardio stairs?
As you pick it up, you hear a
Well, that sounds good.
All right, who's breathing heavy?
perception checks.
Wait, what?
Perception.
check.
Oh, great.
Perception checks?
Hey,
All
hey,
holes are about
hey.
to
Nomad,
explode.
you hear it. Jenny hears it and knows can guess at it. Andal doesn't notice anything.
I think I'm more interested in the rod.
Okay, so pretty much anyone who rolled 15 or higher will be suddenly aware that the air swoosh sounds have ceased, and there is a bubbling sound.
Oh
I don't
no.
like the sound of that.
Bubbling water is boiling water?
Not necessarily. Bubbling more as if being pushed up to the surface.
Well, I'm gonna be fine. I don't know about you two.
We should
And,
move to the
and filling
High
it
ground.
with-
yeah.
All right,
I mean-
since we know that the ice is safe, quickly make our way back to the stairs.
Power
Yeah.
walking.
I will require
Power walking.
athletic or acrobatics to maintain footing while running as you are moving quickly.
Nobody's
Well,
running.
I didn't say running. We said power walking.
Walking slightly quicker.
Quickly, I'm still
You
gonna
know, like
ask
a
for an
like a
athletics if you're moving quickly.
retiree at a mall on a Sunday.
I'm still asking for an athletics.
I have
Okay.
excellent knowledge of the
Oh.
north.
Nomad, you fall behind everyone.
All that added
Just
weight.
Keep up, Esther. You're just in front of Nomad.
It's all right.
If I have lived on ice and snow my entire life, do I get advantage on power walking on snow or ice, whatever we're out walking on?
Randall, you're right up there near the front. You guys, as you're making your way back, you see water is just being forced up through the 5-foot gaps in the ground, and it's starting to it's as though it's flooding this area.
I mean, I'm not worried about it, given my background. I don't know about y'all.
Okay, give me one more check to make it towards the
Stairs.
to the stairs.
Okay.
Remains on your feet. Omri, you fucking hit that
I'm-
first flight of stairs. You're
I'm over
good.
here.
Yep.
I am all the way.
You roll a D100 for me,
Who, me?
Chasik.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you have to stop moving as the others keep running because you almost face plant. At this point, this water is flowing up so fast, it's already almost just above your ankles.
Oh, then I'm fine then. I'm absolutely fine with this water.
That's
Okay,
fast
those
water.
of you who did better than 10, you may move over to the stairs.
That did better than 10 or 10 or better?
10, better than 10. Those of you that did.
Am I up the first set of stairs with my nat 20?
I will say that you're halfway up.
All the way here?
I'll accept it there. The rest
So I'm
of
guessing
you,
with my nat
water
20,
is
I'd be
now up to your
upstairs.
knees. I will need another athletics check or acrobatics.
How about the Triton, who's
What the fuck?
fine with water?
Handel makes it. Chasik, you're there. Josh, you're aquatic.
I'm not. No.
No, I was just wondering
He's
if I have to
half.
deal. I was just wondering if I have to deal with it when I start climbing the stairs.
The nomad.
Take every other of my rolls. Like I'll roll a shitty one, the first one. My second one will be like above 10.
Chasik, you have caught up to Nomad, and you're right there next to him. Okay, you guys are running. Water is knee deep. The rest of you, just give me one athletics or acrobatics at advantage to put yourself up to the top.
The rest of us.
The ones that are at the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
As long as you don't fail, you're there. Okay, so you don't crit fail, you're fine. You have the time to take to get up the stairs.
Omri is actually going to go back down a little bit and stay here and wait.
Okay. The rest of you, one more check. Nomad and Chasik.
Thank God.
Jesus, finally.
Something above a 10, finally.
Oh my god, a
Okay,
24.
Are up there right next to Omri as the water is reached the about as you guys make your way up that first flight of stairs. The water is halfway up it. It's just flooding this entire area out.
Do we want to leave?
Oh, we gotta
We gotta get to the
make
top.
our way. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Gotta get
imagining
out
at
of the
this
water.
point.
If it's gonna keep going up, we're gonna keep getting out.
One more. Does it say that for under your thing?
No, revenants don't need to eat, sleep, or breathe.
Yep.
Okay, then
Huh.
if they don't need to, then there's your answer.
It's a good thing I can breathe water and air.
Everybody who's making their way up the stairs, give me an acrobatics. This is just going to be a total roll.
Okay.
The total is going to determine success or fail.
Athletics or acrobatics, or just acrobatics?
Either or.
Okay.
There's my
Now
good
I roll
roll.
bad.
First one of the night.
You rolled a 20 earlier.
Okay, second one of the night compared to all my ones below 10.
Okay, your total is good enough. You guys are up to the top. The water rises to about 3 to 6 inches below your lip there. Up there that 220 something feet, and then it peters out and it just kind of laps there for a while, and it doesn't appear to be going up.
So basically, it's just at the lip.
It's a few inches below the lip.
All right.
What are you doing?
Do we take our chances in this cave that could potentially fill up with water, or do we leave?
I mean, I don't know about y'all, but I'm fine with water.
I'm not.
How long do you sit there and chat with each other?
I mean, we just asked, so it's been about 10 seconds.
Couple.
Yeah, I think as soon as everyone's up there, I want to actually say let's move away from that section then, and let's explore the rest of this cavern. We still haven't
hear
found old Randall.
perception checks.
Perceptioning. Everything.
Nomad don't know nothing. Shasik, you actually hear sucking sounds like a whirlpool. Several of them.
Go back down.
And you look towards the water, and you see that after a few seconds, almost a minute or so, this water being up there, it's starting to drop right back down.
Everything about this cave is weird as fuck.
There are doors where there should not be doors. What is going on?
Area is filling with water.
Actually, with that perception, you hear this loud bang clanging noise coming from off in. Hang on. Oop. This direction, like repetitive blang, 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 as metal being struck against metal.
I think we should move in the opposite direction of that.
It's not like we're gonna find like a dwarf or something.
No, why would we find a door down here?
I said a dwarf.
Oh, I thought you said a door. I was like, why would we find a door?
What are you guys doing?
I mean, we'll probably find a door there too.
Well, we've
Towards
got
the
these
banging
other
or away
areas
from the
we
banging?
could investigate, or we could go check that out. What do
And
you
we still
think?
haven't found Randall, so we might as well keep going.
Yeah.
So we want to go left then, away from the banging.
Yeah.
Seems like a good idea.
The banging
I'm
would
not
draw stuff
particularly
to it.
disturbed by the banging. I suspect it might mean something's alive, and that might mean that we have something to look at. But
Yeah.
up to you guys.
But it could also be drawing other things down here to it.
True.
Only one way to find it.
Ow.
So investigate then.
We could.
I know we could. Should we?
I mean, we've already found plenty of interesting things. Keep going, I guess. We still haven't found Randall, if he's even down here.
What if the person making the clanging has Randall, or what if it's Randall himself banging on a cell door or something?
Then
True.
we'll find out later.
Did we ever determine Randall's race?
He is human.
I think they said he was a human.
Yeah.
Yep.
Human alchemist thing, whatever he does.
If it is a human, he won't be able to see down here.
Yeah.
Which would be a little odd. Why he had this in his basement, but couldn't see in it. That's
Well, maybe he has night vision goggles. Do we know? We don't know.
Y'all don't
What
know.
is night vision?
Vision of night.
It was a joke.
Seems self-explanatory.
I've only heard of this concept called dark vision.
More
In
spikes.
this area to your southwest, you see these jagged, razor-sharp stalactites, ice spears, if you will, hanging from the ceiling.
Omri's taking up the rear.
Oh, hanging from the ceiling?
Yep, hanging from the ceiling.
Phrasing.
Who wants to chance it? I mean, we could go north.
We could see if we could trigger them to fall. Then
I
we
can
just
release
have the obstacle of the ice moving.
I mean, I can release
through
a gust of wind. To
Not
see if
sure
I can.
that would be quite sufficient force.
Let me
I could
check
just-
this. Let me check the
could just-
spell. It's a racial.
Just blast him.
Strong wind of 60 feet long, 10 feet wide, from the direction you choose. Must succeed a strength saving throw. Will be pushed 15 feet away from you in a direction following it. It has a 50% chance to extinguish flames that are unprotected.
Okay, as your gust rips through there, whoosh, a few small little tiny ones break loose and just stab into the ground, but the larger ones appear untouched.
Well, it was worth a shot. I didn't spend any spell slots to do that. I can also release a fog cloud, but I doubt that would help.
I'm sure that's going to do something.
I will Eldritch Blast.
All right, this is our first chance of seeing magic from Nomad.
Oh, come on. No attack roll in there.
I don't think it's set up for that.
Jenny will pull out a javelin and hurl it at the stalactites.
You know, I think that shovel is useful about now.
Okay, so your Eldritch Blast, roll the damage.
Gotta roll that hit first.
You explode.
That's the javelin.
No, that's Jenny's javelin.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, so Jenny, your javelin goes up, slams into a stalactite, explodes a good 3/4 of it. It falls down, slams into the ground, and it explodes, showering an area with shards of ice.
Man, all of these explosions. What are we in a Michael Bay film?
The Eldritch Blast. Roll the. Yeah, you snap one off. It falls, hits the ground, and it explodes, showering razor sharp ice in a small area. They appear to be fairly solid until you break them.
That shovel would be useful right by now, right?
Elmer just rolls her eyes.
I'm just kidding. God, y'all can't. Y'all don't understand Bard
God
humor.
damn it, Randall, part 2.
Y'all don't understand Bard humor.
No one understands bards.
True.
I mean,
Well-
what are bards anyway?
Should we go north instead of the potentially deadly stalagmite?
Go to
Cave.
Barbarian.
Something you thought you'd never say.
I've said it twice now. I don't hate you. I just don't trust you. There's a difference between hate and distrust.
So what are you doing?
Are we going north then?
Probably easier. Come back
Yeah.
here if we need to.
The fuck?
Oh, yay. More.
Great. Roll 20 just crashed on me.
Fun.
Oh,
Well,
no.
don't worry. You found
Yeah.
another room of sharp, pointy ice from the ceiling.
Nope, these are from the ground.
Oh, even better.
Oh, great.
Jagged waves of ice ripple up from the ground. It's rough terrain. So beyond that, there shouldn't be much danger to you unless you slip and fall.
Do we want to chance it?
Slip, fall, impale yourself on a slide.
Okay.
You know what? I think at this point we should probably just go some direction.
I think the ones in the ground are at least safer than the above us.
Yeah.
Well, the ones in the ceiling I can at least shoot down.
Yeah. It'll
These
take
aren't
time.
so much stalactites or stalagmites of ice. It's more of just like where, like if you've seen where, how like rifts when they or when shit smashes together, how it like buckles and pushes upward.
Mm-hmm.
It's more like that. There's just razor sharp peaks and waves and whatnot through there. You could carefully make your way through there if you took your time.
I don't know. I'm thinking.
Then let's do that.
Yep.
Just take our time, go very slowly, and make our way through.
We're not in a hurry, so move
Exactly.
carefully
Yeah.
as possible.
So you
All of a sudden, the water starts rising.
In
At
which
least
case,
we're
we
not-
throw Raylan in and run.
Yeah, he can swim.
Yeah, I can swim and breathe water.
Exactly.
Okay, so you make your who's taking the lead?
Uh,
Except for the four of you that need to breathe. Who's taking point?
I'm holding up the rear.
I will.
That's
Jenny
better.
will.
All right.
Make sure cheeks don't get wet.
At this point, I'm just picturing it's Jenny, Chisuke, Raylan, Nomad, Andal, Omri.
Yeah.
Give or take that order.
All right, who's going over?
I don't know. Jenny just vanished to the entrance.
Oh, that
Yeah.
way? I thought we were going through the
No,
spikes.
going through the spikes, yeah.
Yeah, we're going through the ground ones.
I thought we made that clear. Ish.
Well, Fish Boy, guess you're going first.
Yeah, those. There we go.
So, is there a roll required for this?
Nope.
Just-
If you're taking your time and not running, I'm not going to impose a roll.
Okay.
Well, we're all just in here, basically. Not in here. This is where our little icons are going.
Yeah. To 4A.
As you make your way to the other side, it does appear that there was some sort of a smithy of some sort here. There are tables here with bits of ore. Nothing, unfortunately, useful. No gold or precious metals or gems. It's just bits of ore that haven't been refined and sifted through on these tables.
Okay.
Which direction are you going?
Does it look like there's a continued path this way? Yep. Do we want to go down or left?
I think left for now.
Down seems
Alright.
to just be more either up spikes or down spikes.
Basically, either way, you get impaled.
Oh look, I've been impaled.
You find more
I've been
chunks.
impaled by ice.
Okay.
Over in this area, this looks like rocks have fallen from the ceiling.
That was his last party he damned for.
Hmm.
Nothing?
Yep.
Damn.
1 second, I gotta let my dog out.
Is that what that was? Jesus.
Very
thought
high
someone
pitched.
Ripped ass.
Okay.
Earthquake!
I was gonna say, I'm like, either it's a wind tunnel.
Where are you guys going?
Shall we continue this way then?
Let's continue forward.
Forward.
I think at this point, just assume we are going forward unless we say otherwise.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I kind of want you guys to keep moving your tokens, though.
Oh,
Oh, we
Of
got
course.
people in the front.
yeah. Oh, another hole.
This one doesn't appear to have any air being forced up and down it.
Just a regular old hole.
Yeah. Continue moving forward then?
Yeah, just keep going.
Oh, I forgot he's waiting for us to move our tokens.
Just keep on moving.
Okay,
As
something
you move
different.
through here, you find 8 bodies of dwarves.
And you said we wouldn't find dwarves down here.
No, I didn't say we would or wouldn't. It was a hypothetical.
You find the 4 bodies of dwarves.
Dead,
3 of them,
alive.
they are dead. They actually have appeared to have been here for quite some time, half decomposed and frozen.
Are they laid to rest formally, or are they dead? Like just sort of
Murder dead.
left where they were?
Half eaten, dead. Murder hobo dead.
They are meat popsicle food dead.
Possibly, yeah.
I
Alright.
will then do what I can to make some sort of vaguely dignified burial for them. I'll clean up their corpses a bit.
I'll start.
I'm happy for people to remove that which they
I was gonna say, I'll release the
can't
bodies.
take with them
Yeah.
into the.
Are you a cleric
into
or
the
a
next life,
paladin?
but I am a paladin.
Take inspiration.
I'll start looking for any writings, like any notes or something. Maybe like a journal.
Okay.
Thankfully, I can read Common, Primordial, and Dwarvish.
Huzzah. You do find not any of those, but you do find a ledger that discusses the processing and manufacturing and shipping of mithril and adamantine metals through to various other locations to be turned into weapons and armor.
So there's a secondary location.
Or
Or
they
that-
were contracted out to make the rods and bars of the metal and ship them to the various armorers and weaponsmiths and
How lo-
such.
Can I get a date on like how, like from the last entry in the ledger? Can I tell like general time period of how long it's been since they last did business?
Yes, it appears that the last few pages have been ripped from the book. The last posted date was for some 300 years ago.
Well, this thing's been here for quite some time. The last date is 300 years old.
From everything we found, is this like a mithril mine down here?
Mithril and adamantine, or what's left of one.
Mm-hmm.
You do notice that as you're in this room that the floors, ceiling, and walls are severely damaged and cracked and splintered.
Like a fight took place, or just
Like from
age?
that and just from stress and time itself and being poorly maintained, it's weakening it.
Okay. I will hold on to the ledger.
Did we find anything on the frozen dwarf bodies?
The
Did
doors.
the paladin let you take anything?
Yeah, does the paladin let us
No,
take
yeah.
take stuff off the
Well,
body?
She said that we could take whatever we wanted that we found on them as she was
They can't
preparing
carry
them.
with them in afterlife.
Exactly.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, they're not going to be able to take it with them, so I'm happy for you to take anything of use.
You find on two of them, you find two adamantine daggers.
Hmm.
But other than that, it appears that if they had coins or the such, that being that their lower halves have been chewed away, that might entail that the coin you found searching through the bodies might have been what was their coin.
Anyone here need weapons currently better than their previous ones and are proficient with daggers?
Anyone can use a dagger.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering.
Yeah, I would suggest those who can get the best use out of them would take them.
I mean, I can get good use out of them, but
Omri's currently just like flipping one like in her hands. So it's like flip, 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 flip.
Well, I've
Yeah.
got one, so I don't really need a dagger. I mean, a dagger comes in handy for multiple uses. A pocket knife with adventure weapons.
Yeah.
It's-
Jenny is a sword and board wielder, so she
It's
probably doesn't
also
have
an
an awful lot of use for a
adamantine,
dagger.
which means it's an auto crit on the hit.
I mean, if it's auto crit on head, I'll take one. Just in case.
I guess what we're saying is if you would wield a dagger as an offhand weapon as a general rule, then take one. If not, or if you would use it as a primary hand weapon, then take one. If not, then maybe
Yeah.
we draw lots.
Yeah, I'll take one then.
I can dual wield for funsies.
So I'll put
so
that
otherwise,
at
if we were all can I give the second one away, I can use it, but I'm fine with a flame tongue.
Yeah, I'll take an adamantine dagger then.
I can use it, but I don't expect to get in melee range anyway.
Yeah,
so.
I don't think so for you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'll
I have
flip
two
one
basic
and
ones anyway. So
grab it by the blade and hand it to.
I think
Braylon.
Ryan is
Yeah.
right on the crit portion of it.
When attacking inanimate objects,
Yeah.
so mimics.
Sick. I'll start
Ob-
stabbing doors instead of kicking them.
Adamantine
that'll go
they
well.
can only be destroyed by magic. +1 to damage rolls. Adamantine armor that is struck with this weapon does not prevent critical damage. And oh wait, that magic weapon is the magic. Okay, that's a homebrew. Disregard that one. Or listen to the first thing. There we go. Perhaps this? Nope.
Yeah, are you super effective to break objects?
It's
Mhm.
3.5.
Because that's what I would use it for, is breaking locks if I can't pick them.
Yeah, I'll take one then.
I am normally opening things. I'll take one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Raylan's got one, and I got one.
Okay.
Yeah, grab it by the blade end, hand it to you. So
Mm-hmm.
you don't
Okay.
cut yourself.
Whatever.
Your delicate barred hands.
Okay, so where are you guys gonna go?
Well, I guess we only really have one way
Is
to go.
there anything else of importance in this room other than the dead bodies?
Actually, make a perception check.
Perception.
Hey, did anybody look up
Yeah.
here?
Perceptioning.
Who was the one that specifically asked?
That was Nomad.
Nomad, you notice a small little sphere sitting on a table to the north.
Hey, it
Okay.
maybe matches your rod.
Maybe.
Okay, we got a weird sphere.
Can I right away see if it's magical in any way without getting super close to it?
That is quite strange.
Yeah.
You want me to do an Arcana check, or?
Yes, do an Arcana check.
Always the first one's low and the second one's high every fucking time.
Do you want the other casters to check it next then?
If you want to, I mean, I'll point it out to you.
It is a weird sphere that's sitting on a table.
Mm-hmm.
Looks fine to me. Looks normal to me.
It's a sphere.
It
Looks like a round thing.
Handel's like, it's a rock.
Andal, you think it's a iron ball sphere. Your Arcana doesn't pick up anything. Yeah, nothing. Nestor. Raylan thinks there might be something special about this iron ball.
If we got 10 minutes, I can identify it.
Go for it.
All right.
While
Sit
Raylan
down.
sits there and is going to identify that, I'm going to take out my glaive and start jabbing at the stalagmites
Yeah.
in the room over here. And, like, not directly under them, from away, poke and trying to, like, take them down one by one.
Yeah.
Do you want me to message you in private when you identify things, or are you fine with it being public knowledge?
Raylan's pretty much public about what he identifies.
Okay, if at any point you want it PM'd you, let me know.
I will let you know otherwise. Iron bands of Bolero.
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 Oh.
It's an official item, but it was renamed and redone for any of you Critical Role fans that know.
Oh, the manners ball.
Yes, manners. Iron bands of Bolero, or manners.
This could be very useful to us.
What does it do?
Essentially, you speak the command word, and you throw it at a creature, and it restrains them with iron, like chains and bands.
It's basically iron bands. I will copy and post what it does.
Yeah, all that text.
Oh, okay. Well, that could be useful then.
Yeah.
Very useful.
Who wants to hold on to it for the time being?
Well, somebody that's
Who's good at ranged attacks?
or is dexterous, I guess.
Well, okay, yeah, because it's make a ranged attack roll with an attack bonus equal to your dex mod. That would be me at that
Yeah,
point.
you might get the most use out of it.
What are you at?
Mine, because it's a one-handed, it counts for charisma for me.
Oh, okay.
So it's a +4.
Alright.
Okay, yeah, I'm at a +3 index.
Unfortunately, my dear lords and ladies, we're going to have to call it there, as it is midnight for me, and I have to be up in 6.5 hours.
All right.
All good. Thank you for the game, guys.
All right,
You're-
we'll end the recording now.
Thank you for coming to play.